Hello and welcome to Nerdarchy for Nerds, by Nerds. I'm Nerdarchy Steve, and today we're going to be playing some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons in the world of Dobbers. Our Dungeon Master is Daryl T. Jones. We also have Isaiah playing Ligel, and we have Boulder played by David. Rimshot is Fenway, and I'll be playing Rizzo today. So we're clearing out this abandoned mansion that they're going to turn into a magic academy, except for plot twist. There are other things going on there below the mansion, like a ghost. For one, we think he's a ghost anyway, and there's all kinds of corrupted stuff that has been seeping out of the catacombs from the item that we're now trying to recover. We're down a couple players, so hopefully we still survive, but we'll see what happens. With that, I'm just going to turn it over to you, Daryl.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. I mean, you could all just sort of vote to use their hit points as your own. And if they die, then you start using your own hit points.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Temporary, like almost like wild shaping, but with your other players.
Right. Cool. So you guys are in... I trust you all see the map that you went to sleep in. And that's where you're going to wake up. You decided to take a long rest. You're not sure what time it is because you're underground and there's no sun, but Rimshot still has the torch, providing you just enough light to see around the room.
Which is better than being stuck in the dark. So, well... You know, we said after we took a rest, we're going to go poke around in the catacombs and see if we can't find the thingamajig. Because if that thing keeps creating more monsters down here, we're never going to get this place cleared. And I don't think we're getting paid by the monster.
No.
So,
All right.
So,
where's the catacombs?
it's behind that door over there.
Is it behind the door we weren't supposed to see originally?
Maybe.
It looks like there's a spot on the right that we can walk through. But I don't know if that's just a hole in the wall or something.
Like, through here?
Yeah, where? No, like right here. Yeah, where he just walked.
All right. So whoever said that, do an investigation check over there.
Oh, perfect.
You're our sentry person anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
I'm going.
I did a roll, and I said that one. I headbutt the headbutt at the wall.
Right. So, yeah. So you glance over towards that way, and just out of the corner of your eye, you feel like you see what looks like might be a seam in the pattern of the stonework, and you're like, maybe there's a door or some sort of opening over there. You go over there and you look really closely, and now you will adamantly try to convince everybody here there is not a door there.
Hey guys, this spot, it's good. We're good. Nothing here. All right, moving on.
I don't know what you're talking about, Boulder. I'm pretty sure the ghost guy pointed directly at this wall.
No, trust me. Look. I checked the wall with these two eyes. I'm the sentry guy. There is nothing right there specifically.
Yeah, you might get demoted.
Can I go over there and investigate instead?
Yes. Something suspicious about how adamant there's nothing there. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much looks like a regular wall.
Maybe
I mean, I agree with Boulder.
we need to twist one of these statues or something. I'll go back over here and see if I can't see what's his face. Hey, yo, Grizzle, Grifner. Come on,
Griff.
I'm terrible with names.
Gruffner, I think?
Gruffner.
I'm on the wrong layer. Here we go.
Oh, look at
What are you still doing here? I thought you left.
We kind of lost the door.
Haven't you tried to open the casket yet?
No, I slept on it.
Yeah. Wait, well, isn't there a dead person in there?
Well, yeah. It should be Hagar, yes.
You know this dead person?
Well, you own the place.
Hmm.
See, that name I had written down, and it's right where it's supposed to be.
All right. Give me a hand, Boulder. Let's see if we can't get this thing open.
Alrighty.
I'm not sure how good that's gonna work, but okay.
Ligo,
All right, so give me-
rim shot. Come on, let's put some back into this.
All right. So yeah, whoever wants to give me a strength roll with advantage, since everybody's helping.
All right.
That would be not me.
I will. I'll try it. Strength or athletics?
Athletics is fine. Even though
That's a
I already
22.
rolled. Isaiah, don't roll unless you speak up.
Okay, I'm gonna help.
I will also.
All right. All right. So when you do the help, it gives the advantage to the other guy. So
Not me.
That's a
Rizzo
22.
gets a 22. So yeah. So you are lifting, kind of get your hands underneath the edge of this stone sarcophagus, and as you're trying to lift, you realize that it is moving just a little bit, but it's not coming up. So you kind of just pull a little bit, and it starts sliding. Actually, almost like there's a notch where the stone kind of slides in it, and it slides forward or towards this direction. I'll ping here, so it slides
Okay, towards the
that way.
door.
Yeah, towards the invisible door, or whatever it is.
All right, lads, last, put your back into it.
So with everybody helping, you eventually do get it pushed off of there, and dust flows out of it. And what you see when you first get it open is a woven tapestry laid down on top of something. Now the shape underneath this something does resemble a humanoid Dobber size creature, but the tapestry shows a man with two golden spears held in front of him and crossed like that. What's interesting about the spears is that they each have 3 heads. Now these heads aren't like a trident where it's got 3 separate points, but it's almost like it's a single point like a spear, but it's got 3 parts to the tip. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's like kind of like one of these.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's on that. What he's holding, he's dressed in nice armor. It looks like more of a show armor, less of a functional armor. And of course, there's a pretty nasty smell coming from this as it releases, but you can tell it's very old. It's not like fresh rot; it's old rot. And the last thing is at the bottom of the tapestry, there's a series of marks that appear to be in some sort of a pattern, but without significant investigation, you're not really sure what it is.
I
What do you
will
guys do?
call out the rim shot. Hey, do you think this is some kind of code or something?
Maybe I could come over there and check.
Yeah, I think you might be the brains of the operation.
I like the sound of that.
All right. Give me a history roll. That'll do. It's written in a sort of strange format, but you realize that if you actually take the tapestry and kind of fold it a little bit so that only parts are showing at a time, like almost accordion it a little, it's music. It's like sheet music.
I get really excited. I'm gonna pull out my lute and try and follow along with the music.
Okay, you can. So you're going to go ahead and play?
Yeah.
As she's getting out the loot, does anybody do? I mean, because there's at least a few seconds there. Does anybody do anything else? Are we going to look underneath the tapestry or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, while Rimshot is puzzling out what that means, I'll kind of like be rifling through to see if there's anything of interest there.
Okay, yeah. So you move the tapestry, and you do see the remains of a Dobber man, wearing what looks like as the completely decimated armor that was depicted on the tapestry. He is holding 2 golden spears, just like the tapestry, except they're fallen slack because he's falling apart. But the 3 points on each spear are missing.
Oh.
Well, that wouldn't be very useful.
So they're just golden sticks.
Golden sticks, yeah.
Hey, anybody want a golden stick?
I'll take one.
I'll distribute the golden sticks. Maybe we should hold on to these.
I'll take a golden stick as well.
All right, golden sticks distributed. Music starts coming forth from Rimshot, playing along with this pattern along the bottom of the tapestry. You hear, along with the music, you start hearing sort of a grinding noise. It's like a little bit of crunch, crunch. Then you hear click, 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 click. And not only did you slide the lid of the sarcophagus off, now the entire box is starting to slide towards the door in the same direction this way.
Is it staying open or is it closing the...
No, it's just pushing. It's just like pushing the lid back. It's like now it's just in the way. Okay. But as it slides this way, a stairwell is being revealed below it.
Ha!
And
Who would have thunk? That's an odd place to put a set of stairs.
I agree. It is pretty weird.
Yeah. Can I take a note of the notes or the music that I had to play?
Sure. While you guys are distracted by this whole sarcophagus moving, you didn't notice that the tall, slender lotus statues came to life. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Oh, I got a 20. Nice, but it wasn't a natural 20. It was a regular 20.
It was a regular 20?
Yes.
This stairway sure is something.
I'll draw this here. Oops.
I did not get a good... I got worse than you did, Rizzo.
Yeah, and Isaiah, sorry. I can't talk today.
Yeah, they theorize that the original pronunciation in the Hebrew for Isaiah is Isaiah. But
also tied you, so we are very engrossed in this stairwell.
yeah. Very, very, very exciting stairwell. Since you are so engrossed in it and you're sacrificing your initiative for it, you see actually on the base of the sarcophagus, the side that's now had pulled back to reveal the stairwell going down, it says in little old-fashioned Dobbers script, beneath me lies treasure and doom. All you need to do is go down in the tomb.
Personally, I'd rather have the treasure than the doom.
Yeah, dibs on the treasure. You can have the doom.
You guys fight over it. One portion of doom for you. One portion of treasure for you. All right. So I guess I never rolled initiative either. You guys are distracting.
That's our job.
11. So who's first? We've got the 20.
It's Boulder and then you.
And then
With an
else.
11.
Yeah. All right. So you see these two guys there. They've got kind of petals kind of flowing back, almost like hair. Their faces are very long and slender. You'd almost would describe them kind of like a praying mantis, but they're more, they're plant based and stone, and going to hit you. But you're first.
So what you doing, Boulder?
Does a 15 hit? I'm gonna stab him with rapier.
You didn't even say what you're hitting him with. I got a 15 for what? A 15 does hit.
Cool. He takes 5 piercing damage.
But you notice as you strike him with your very sharp, pointy blade that he's made of stone, and it just like bounces off.
I'm gonna be kind of useless this fight, guys. I only stab things. Do I get to attack with my scimitar now?
Are you using two-handed or?
I had taken that as my fighting style.
Yeah, it's just a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, and then the 13 does not hit.
Cool.
All right, so he is going to attack now. He raises up big hands, and they're not even really hands. They're just like big, long petals that come to a point, and he just slashes at you for a very decisive head cutting off move.
Don't die.
I will not. It is okay.
Are we sure?
He rolled a nat 1. So as he swings at you, he overestimates your size and just swings right over your head, and even kind of loses balance a little bit and has to
I
stabilize
blocked his
himself.
attack with my neck.
Remember, I said these guys were like 4 foot tall, so
Yeah.
the one that's up here is going to attack the guy that's sneaking around behind him, Legal. Ooh, for a 19.
Oh,
That
wow.
hurts.
Thank you for rolling low on my defense.
Well,
Am I going to
I'm-
get knocked out every single episode?
I think
Maybe.
it might happen.
It might be your thing.
It's all part of the plan.
I think that's Lygel's thing. Like, that's what he does.
We
We're
can
gonna
always
need
count
another
on you to
Lygel.
almost die.
6 damage. 6 slashing damage as one of these big leaf blade
Ow.
hands just chops toward you.
That
Don't-
hurts. I
don't
only have
worry.
6 health left.
Don't worry, we're level 2. Your HP got doubled.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No.
You know, it's kind of the same thing.
No,
It
no.
got increased. All right. Who wants to go next? I don't even care about initiative order.
I'm next, so I'm going to rage, run across the thing, take my axe, and try and smack this guy in his head. Get away!
You will
And,
not
Ready
hit.
next.
Let's see. I didn't say it, but I meant the reckless attack. So the 10 is going to miss.
Yes, the 10 does miss.
All right, and then I'm going to try and bite him.
It's
All
right.
rock.
Now, most people would
He's
say
stone.
that's a bad idea because he's made of stone. But
He's bitten.
oh my, I've bitten worse. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to say reckless attack.
Twice in a row.
No, the second
yeah.
time it was intentional. But so
I have
yes,
his blade.
Yeah.
His
So you
blade
run
is
up and
leaf.
you just like swing past him and miss, and then you bite and just miss on the other side, and
yeah,
and this thing is very majestically standing there, ready to slice and dice.
that's right, buddy. That was a warning shot.
Perfect. All right. Who's next?
You can go, Lygel.
Okay. I don't want to die. So I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to attack. With my short sword and one of my daggers.
Okay. Ooh, 19 hits.
Woo.
Way to go, Lygel. You got him right where you want him.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's 7
that's
damage.
short sword. Is that slashing or piercing?
Slashing, I believe.
All right. All right. So you hit him with your short sword, and similarly to David's attack, it crushes it. You know, it hits into the stone. You see a little bit of spark, maybe a little bit of chips of of stone flake off, but you don't feel like you're getting a lot of damage in,
Yeah,
i.e., resistance.
yeah. I'm fairly sure we only have weapons that cut and stab. So
I have a piercing and a slashing move. That is it.
And
Um,
now,
There you go.
for the rest of my action, I'm going to run over here because I don't want to get hit again.
So technically that would provoke an attack of opportunity. Oh wait, except you're a rogue, so you can do.
yeah.
You have the bonus action of hide. Is that correct?
Yeah.
disengage. You can,
Disengage.
Or disengage, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Good job.
Yay.
All right, Rimshot, what you gonna do?
So I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. And I need the one that's closest to Rizzo to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
All righty.
Which one is Rizzo?
The one next to you. We're
Oh,
like
cool.
surrounding the one.
Nice. Let's mess
Ah,
this guy up.
16 with a -3.
So, you rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, you make it, but you still take half.
Yeah.
So you take 5 psychic damage.
All right. Is that one where you actually say something, or is it just like a psychic impression?
I actually have to say something, but it is said in his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flavor it up for us.
So it says I whisper a dissonant melody that only the creature of my choice can hear. So I'm gonna start like whispering or humming the melody of the tune, the notes that I had to play.
Okay.
Open the stairs.
Cool. Yeah. So you see his head kind of shift side to side, almost like a dog hearing a noise off in the distance. And yeah, and he doesn't like it. Cool. Back to the top of the order, I believe.
Oh, cool. Time to have him resist my attacks again.
I got a plan.
16 hits, right?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, cool. So he takes 7 points of getting pierced by my rapier damage.
All right. So he takes clang and still doesn't notice that you're attacking him. Sorry about
Hey,
that.
let's run.
And
Your
then
second attack
he
also
takes
hits.
7 points of being slashed with my scimitar damage.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least with the slashing, you do get a little bit of chip in on that, and
Heck yeah.
and just the force of your hitting causes his body to shift a little bit. So you're definitely making some
Yeah,
progress
take that,
there.
rock guy.
Right. He's going to attack you now because you look tasty. And again, he's just got these big fins. He's
That's okay.
for a 7.
That'll also miss. You're gonna have to
Nice.
try a little harder, Mr. Pebble.
Mr. Pebble. The other one is going to. I'm just gonna put him over here. He's not here. He is gonna move forward and attack Finway.
You get attacked anyway.
Okay.
He's attacking me, not Michael.
Yeah,
Yay.
attacking the goblin. 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
Or 7. Big
I'm
old
glad I'm not you right now.
slice down across your neck and shoulder chest area. He stares at you ominously with blank stone eyes and a pretty floral head.
I can do it right back at you, mister.
Alrighty. I believe that is Dave. Rizzo.
All right, so I want to try and grab this sucker. So I want to grapple him. It's a 19 to grab.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep, you got him.
Well, it's an opposed roll, so it's your strength, your athletics.
Oh,
versus
right.
mine.
Sorry.
So I might have him.
Oh my word! I'm
He
rolling.
misses. Yeah.
Other than the attacks on Boulder.
Yeah,
do.
so he just shakes that off like it was nothing.
Can't grab me. Well, he doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I try to bite AC 14.
Nope. Sorry. You might.
I'm like
His
I'm
natural
gnawing
armor's
on
just
him.
too tough. Yeah, you
It's not
get it,
doing
but
anything.
there's yeah.
Don't break your teeth.
So close. Legel.
I'll hit him with my short sword.
No, you won't.
No, you will not.
And let me go behind him.
You got a big old clang off of that.
And then
one.
I'm going to use a cunning action to hide.
Okay. So I guess roll me a stealth just so we know your hiding execution level. Pretty good. I'll take it. Rim shot.
Okay. I am going to cast Bane on the two creatures. So I need both of them to make me charisma saving throws.
Charisma.
Yes.
Perfect. They're rocks.
No such thing as charisma for giant stone flower monsters. We got a 6
Oh.
and a 15.
Okay, well, the 6 does not make it, and that's the one closest to me, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
And it has to take a d4 off of everything that it rolls.
Woo! All right. Bane, yeah, that's a good one. So it's, I don't know, something. I'm going to flamboyance it up here. You've got like a little purple energy like washes over it. You can only see it because you're the caster.
Yes.
And now this thing is cursed. It's baned.
Rimshot, stop standing around. Do something.
Right, seriously. David.
All right, time to stab him again, because that's effective. Nope, that's
That
not
one
gonna
misses. You're just like, I can't hit this stone thing anymore. Nothing works.
work. And
that one misses.
That's a natural one.
Give me a
no.
acrobatics roll.
Oh, I like that. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Just kidding. I rolled a 2.
So you, right? You're so frustrated. You stab at it with your rapier, and then you go to swing with your scimitar, and it just slips out of your hand and falls behind you.
Oh, good.
So that's fun. So now this thing is going to step toward you. I guess you're just right there, and he's going to try to cut you again. But this time he's bringing both hands down, so... 17, does that hit?
It does.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
All right, so the first swipe hits. Two.
Oh boy, big damage.
Yes. The other guy does the same thing to you, Rimshot. Both arms coming down like he's trying to snip you with, like he's a big giant pair of scissors.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
Oh, he left
What?
his attack area.
He did. He left Lygel's attack range.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
Quick,
So does that mean I can
break
sneak
his neck.
attack him?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
If you hit, it's
Oh.
a sneak anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
go.
go.
Cut his head
Critical!
off.
Nice. You get to crit sneak attack damage too.
So,
yeah, so 2 more d6. That is a total of 20 something odd. I can't do math.
21, I
points.
think. It's
Yeah, 21.
well, the way it's showing is weird to me, but
23.
23, right.
well, you don't get your strength again, or your modifier again.
Oh, okay.
You just get it once, but
Oh, right, yeah.
or it would be 23. You would be correct.
The 21.
But 21, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
That's better than anyone's done so far.
Right. And what were you using? A short sword?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So at least you get 11 damage in on him. Um, and when you hit him, I know you're using this as kind of a finesse style weapon, but I still want you to give me like a strength, just a straight strength roll. Just click on your strength.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
Still
for
good.
me.
So, this being the most forceful hit that one of these things has taken, you see rocks like chip off of its shoulder, and it just tumbles to the ground, like just falls over, almost like you're surprised that it's that unsturdy. When it hits the ground, like one of its legs just shatters, just and it's trying to get back up now.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, so you see now, like it just gives you a clear picture that these things are really fragile against the right kind of force. But they're, you can't poke them because they're just rock sticks. Okay. So it's still his turn. So he falls down. So now he's going to attack with disadvantage on rim shot still.
And -4.
Huh?
And -4.
Oh, and -4. Right.
Or -D4, sorry.
So that's going to be less than that. There you go. And we'll just roll the... So he rolled a 3. There you go. He just kind of flails around towards you and hits his thin stone leafy hand against the ground and then breaks it off too. So now he's got one arm that's slicey and one leg. And now it's Rizzo's turn, right?
Yeah, I am going to recklessly attack this thing.
There you go.
Woohoo! Dirty 20 for
Yeah.
9, so plus rage is 11 slashing damage.
There you go. So you smack into that guy. You want to give me a strength roll too? See if you knock him off his kilter.
Strength is 8. Not so great.
9. Okay, so he stabilizes himself after getting gut punched by your big scary axe.
And that's another dirty 20 to bite him for 5 more piercing.
All right. Yeah, so you bite into him with your big rat teeth, and it hurts because it's like biting a rock.
It's all right. Rats and other vermin love biting on things like that.
Yeah.
That's how we shave our teeth down so they don't overgrow.
It's important to do that. I think that brings it to Lego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had a bonus turn there a second ago.
Oops. So I'm going to use my short sword instead of sneaking attack him because he already knows I'm there on the one on the ground.
Okay.
You also get to sneak attack him since I'm right next to him.
Yeah, you'll still get to sneak, and you get advantage on the
okay.
roll because he's prone.
Right, that too.
Doesn't matter.
All right, you hit him.
Wow.
So. Oops. And then another one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a plain.
So that's 12 damage.
You actually rolled a 5 there. Yeah, 12. All right, cool. So yeah, you just kind of pound him with your short sword down into the ground. More chips of stone come off of him, and he's looking pretty rough.
He made me mad. Really mad.
Apparently. Good job. Rizzo, or no, Rimshot.
All right, so I am going to thunderclap at this creature on the ground here.
Okay.
And so it's going to need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
4.
Okay. It does not make it.
It shatters into dust.
Yay!
It just all across the floor. it's scattered all about and looks actually really super cool.
Do I think that's because of the thunder?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a concussive blast of energy.
And then I'm going to move up here.
There you go. Boulder.
Perfect. Time to miss my attacks again.
Isaiah's having an earthquake right now in his chair.
Yep. That's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And that's a miss as well, because I clicked it
Right.
twice on accident.
But your third attack, should you ever have one?
Yeah, my third attack, that would have been crazy. But we don't get one of those.
All right. So yeah, you swipe at him, and he's just kind of like ching, ching.
Those are warning shots, buddy.
Oh, I am strange. So he will attack you then.
Cool. He's gonna
For
miss.
10, he swipes at you. Like everything they do is in slow motion. That's why they're so bad at hitting. Rizzo.
Still recklessly attacking. So
All right.
19
Both attacking.
for another 11. That seems to be my number. Slashing.
That does seem to be your number. You
And
chip away at it again.
And then 21 for 8 piercing.
Yeah. Yeah, so you bite him again, your teeth grind away at his stone, and you find it quite satisfying, but not necessarily effective.
This is like eating dirt.
Is it better than the snails?
No, they were spicy.
Spicy. roll your strength again.
All right. Oh, you know what? I should have advantage on this roll because I'm raging.
Yeah, because you're raging.
Yes.
Let's see.
Raging Cajun. Oh,
You critted.
20.
There's a roll for you. And a 9. So with your forceful attacks, you're able to just toss him to the ground after you're trying to bite him. You hit him and all the stuff. He loses balance, and he goes flying this way, and he lands on the ground here. Chips of stone bounce off of him everywhere, and he also loses a leg. It breaks off. Brittle, thin stone, leafy legs.
Oh, I'm totally gonna flex on him after that.
Perfect. Ligo.
I'm gonna run right over here, and I can barely make it, but I should be able to sneak attack him now that he's on the ground and at disadvantaged, right?
Sure.
Yep.
Dang, boy.
Definitely slid over the coffin like it was a car.
Yeah, just over the hood of it. Like,
Yeah.
shoo.
It's a nat, so I can roll twice, right?
Yep.
Now,
So
that first one is just 6, so you've got 10 for the sneak damage and then 16 total.
Yep.
All right, so you run across the room, slide across the lid of the coffin, and just as you're landing kind of in Spider-Man superhero landing pose, you just shove that sword like right into his neck, and it hits the whatever stone connecting pieces are, and it just blows apart, and his head skitters across the floor,
Nice.
and he's
that's
dead.
fine.
He's dead. There are no more stone thingies.
Way to go, Ligo.
Rocks.
Whoa! I didn't die this battle. That's nice. Or get knocked out.
Right.
How hurt are you, Ligo?
6 hit points left.
Okay. I'll cast a healing spell on you, so I can at least try and get you further up. So that is you heal 6.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm almost at my max. I just need one more, but I don't need one more.
So, peering down into the darkness, since Rimshot is standing right next to me there, what do I see?
You see a sort of a room similar to the one you're in. There's not a lot of light being cast down that way, unless she like hangs the torch out over the edge.
Don't trust the statues if there are any in there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, let's go down here and see what's in here. Can you shine that light for me, Rimshot?
Whoa. Where'd Ligal go?
Yeah, they slid under.
Why can't I go down there?
What happened?
Ligal and...
Oh, you're underneath that, yeah. Well,
Yeah, but I can't go underneath.
Yeah, only certain. It seems like only some of them slide under.
there, I'll put it on the map later.
But yeah, so we will descend the stairs.
All right, it's a steep stone stairwell. It just goes. It almost feels like it's more like a ladder than a stair because it's so steep. But you go down, and you find yourself in this room.
Plenty of room in this sphere of
The stairs opens up right here where I'm pinging.
Okay.
So again, we don't have that character or this character. So you guys come out right here.
Okay.
You can move around. This room, what you notice that's interesting about this room is like right where Ligal is walking and now Boulder, there's tracks in the floor that look like would have been formed by some sort of cart. The tracks go right into the debris that's at the north side and at the south side. So I don't know how far your light actually shines, but
where you're pinging, what is that? Is that just more wall?
yeah, well, it's a pile of rocks.
Okay.
Where like right here is wall, so you can kind of tell the difference. Also, you notice there is a torch here also, but it's not lit.
Yeah.
Even though it's yellow because that's the way the graphic is.
So, hey, somebody want to light that torch so we can have another one?
We can use the torch we already have to light it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I grab hold of the torch.
All right. Well, get out of the way so I can click it. Every time I go to click it, your coke is on top of it.
Now we have 2 lights. Woohoo.
Yay.
It almost feels like treasure. Now, are these doors, these cutouts?
Where at?
In the room, there's one on the south wall, and then there's one on the west wall.
Yeah, so there's stone doors there, and you can tell that those are doors, yes.
I want to go...
This is lit up.
Okay.
I guess I should have just... You're carrying it, Ligal?
Yep.
Yeah, I should have just made you light up. I'll do that.
I want to put my ear to the door on the west wall and see if I can hear anything.
All right, hold on.
I think I'm glowing now. Yep, I'm glowing.
All right, now I'm going to turn off the light from the... And just put the torch over here. Okay, so yeah, so now we have 2 light sources. Very good for you. All right, give me an perception roll. Rizzo.
I have a 12.
12. Yeah, you don't hear anything. I mean, there is some noise down here from... It's like a white noise. You can't really tell. There must be some movement of air through the corridors or whatever. But for the most part, it's really quiet, kind of eerie quiet.
Okay, then I want to go to the other door and listen to that one as well.
Okay.
And that's a 15.
Okay. You do hear maybe what sounds like a shuffling or a scratching noise.
Hey, guys, I hear something behind this door.
Open it.
Yeah, let's see what's inside.
All right, I'll try and open it.
It's locked.
It's kind of locked. Anybody got a key?
Try harder. Push it open.
I'm the thief. Move out of the way. So do I roll dexterity to see if I can open it?
Do you have sleight of hand or
Yep.
He's a rogue,
Yeah,
so
roll.
thieves' tools.
thieves' tools? Yeah. 11. All right. So, yeah, you go to try to pick the lock. You can kind of feel around in there. You think you're going to be able to get it open, but it's going to be a little bit of time. So that's where you're at. It's not opening right yet, but you think you're making progress.
We should have known better after the first session with those sleight of hand checks. You know what? Get out of the way. Let me see if I can get it. And I want to just try and kick it down. Oh, you said it's a stone door, right?
Wait a
Yeah, it's
second.
stone.
I'm a Terran guy. Can I like feel around for like a quote unquote weak spot in the rocks? In like
Sure.
the rock door? Cool.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
It's still investigation. I'll give you advantage of it because you're Terran.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, and then I gotta roll a second.
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Your rolls are humorous. There's no other way to
Don't
describe
worry.
it.
It's like that with regular dice too.
You're like, there's definitely not a door here, and you have the same feeling here, except this one you literally can see a door. You're like, there's definitely not a door here.
So I'm going to back up to here, and I'm going to get a running start, and I'm going to just like body slam myself into the door and try and knock it open.
Okay, sounds good.
You
So
can get yourself
roll
hurt.
your athletics. with
23.
advantage.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
You rolled a 19.
You bash your way into that door, and you hear the mechanism where Ligal was trying to pick kind of crunch, and then the door goes chink like that, and it just shifts. So you hit it so hard that you broke that mechanism. It didn't quite open yet, but now it's free to open if you choose to.
I will. Rizzo, Master Lockpicker!
Oh, there's a thing.
Mushroom guy.
Sentry activated. There's a thing.
Right.
Hey, you mushroom guy!
All right. So as you come into this room, you notice that there's a few like tables and cupboards kind of around the walls. A lot of decay where there was apparently. You mean you almost, you're not sure, but this could have been like a kitchen or maybe a pantry or something. And there's mold and stuff that's just growing over everything. And in a weird twist of magical fantasy world fate, one of the mushrooms is alive. He turns toward you as you bust through the door.
How big is he?
He's about your size.
Does it respond when I call out to him?
Yeah, you can tell it hears you. It doesn't answer. It just focuses toward you, sort of.
Well, everything in here so far has been kind of crappy to us, so I'm just going to smack it with my axe.
All right.
I did call out to him. Well, that's going to be a big time miss.
All right. So you swing at it, and then everybody can roll initiative if they want.
Oh,
I
I'm
rolled
sorry.
a 17.
I shouldn't have rolled an attack before initiative.
Well, I'll give you the surprise attack because I wasn't really sure.
I'm
that
telling
was
you,
gonna happen.
initiative is the only roll I'm at least a little okay at, and that's it.
You're an initiative expert.
Oh my gosh, 4. Okay. So yeah, Boulder.
All right, I'm gonna stab him and then slash him.
Do we have a roll for?
I just
There's
rolled.
Finway. Okay.
Oh, never
Well,
mind.
actually,
I'm
you're
not going.
first.
Okay. Oh no, hold on. Wait, come down here. Sorry. I'm going to vicious mockery him. So he needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's what he's all about.
Hey, do you got foot fungus, or is that just what you are?
Does Rizzo make my insults for me?
Rizzo is helping.
Yeah. He's like whispering in your ear, say this. All right, cool. So what's the damage on that?
It is... Memento. 3 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
All right. He doesn't like that. He's like... Now it's your turn, Boulder.
Perfect. I stab him for 8 damage, I think.
Yeah, you sure do. So
Alright,
you
cool.
come flying in with your rapier, and it just goes right into him like he's made of mushroom.
And then he gets slashed for 3 more damage.
Nice. And then you come around and knock a chunk of fleshy white mushroom off of its big cap. Good job. All right, who's next?
I think I am. So I'm going to just sneak up behind him, and then I'm going to try to use my short sword to sneak attack him.
Alrighty. So yeah, you don't have to move to get the sneak attack, though it is a little more flavorful. Cool. 21 will definitely hit. So your attack plus your d6.
So that is 13.
All right, 13. You jab him with your short sword. Again, it just goes right into him like butter. He's this very soft, tissuey guy. So now I think it's my turn since Rizzo went ahead of time. So he's kind of a nervy, like his posture, his attitude is sort of nervous. It's not like the majestic stone guys or the weird slug people.
You can give up at any time.
And so he kind of he crouches down a little bit and then jerks up like that. And when he does, a poof of gas of spores come out from underneath his cap. So everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
One of the things I'm bad at.
I got a 21.
19.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought I would have ended up with the 2. So I guess I got lucky.
What you got? Rim shot?
Working on it, just 1 second. You said Constitution?
Yeah.
8.
Oh, all right. So everybody, and I'll just roll this once for the succeeders. Take half of that, so 3 damage. And then rim shot, you'll take 5 damage, and you will go to sleep.
Hello.
He didn't like that insult.
No, I didn't.
So you're asleep. On your turn, you can roll a Constitution saving throw to try to wake up.
Okay.
Brings us back to and he so his disengage is an action. It's not a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, he's just going to stay there for this turn, hoping that his spore attack would be effective, but maybe it's not. Anyway, your turn, Rizzo.
All right. I will recklessly attack.
Dude, you're so reckless.
I am reckless. Does a 13 hit his squishiness?
Yeah.
All right, then he is going to take 3 points of slashing damage. And let's see, we'll bite him just for good measure. And we'll take 6 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, there you go. So when you bite into him, you get a mouthful. Like he's like biting into a mushroom and pulling a big chunk off.
This guy's pretty tasty. He'd
Yeah,
be
I mean,
good
he
on some
tastes like-
pizza.
He tastes like kind of a yucky mushroom. is that bring us to? Oh, it's rim shot.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the Constitution saving throw.
Just trying to wake up.
18.
There you go. You wake up.
Cool.
That's your
So
whole
going
turn.
back- Okay.
Boulder.
14 hits, right?
14 hits.
He got stabbed for 6 damage.
Tell me how you want to see this thing go down. Describe it.
Just a quick stab.
All right. You stab it in the gut, and it's taken too many hits. Different chunks of mushroom flesh are falling off of it already, and it just kind of buckles over, like folds, and its big mushroom cap is flattened out right at your feet.
So looks like it used to be some kind of kitchen.
Yeah, some sort of kitchen or storage area. There's definitely some stuff in here that got all moldy and nasty.
Right, I'll reach down and grab it by its arm and slice off its arm at the shoulder.
Okay, that works.
And I'm just gonna gnaw on it as we kind of explore this kitchen.
Okay,
Tasty.
that sounds good.
Oh, there's
Um,
the thing.
It is food. So like if you wanted to consider it like rations, you could.
Just a snack.
Right.
What'd you find over there, Ligel?
Target located.
Green monster.
Yeah, as you come around the corner, you see a green sort of lizard folk. He's about the size of a Dobber walking down the hallway. He's carrying an armful of things. It's like a kind of like a basket, so you don't really see what he is he's carrying. But when he sees you, he just takes off running. There.
I don't know. I think he's gonna tell other people we're down here.
Hey, no,
I
don't run. Come
run.
back.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
mushroom thing.
maybe I shouldn't have run after him.
He
I
tricked.
think I found where he went.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw. You run right into a spore cloud. It's basically right after the guy passed you, or passed him. Yeah,
I'm asleep.
there you go. So also you two, Boulder.
Oh, cool. That's a 16.
Okay, so you both take 1 damage, even though yours is halved. But you fall asleep, Isaiah.
I call out, rim shot. We got more trouble up here.
Can't find you guys on the map.
All right, you're not asleep anymore. I guess at least you have your own light, though, Rimshot.
Yeah,
Oops, you're not dead. Sorry, wrong button. Do you want me to move you to help you see where they went?
that's nice.
They went around this way.
Oh, okay. Got you.
All right, now you get to roll, Rizzo, for running into a spore cloud.
Oh, they
Yeah.
they have hang time. Okay.
Yeah, it has
Rizzo.
hang time. And you
We're
too,
going-
Rizzo. Rimshot, if you're going in there.
16.
I'm in the room.
I will call out and warn Rimshot. Hey, watch out! These guys leave clouds of stink or whatever it is. I don't know.
Okay, then I'll
Cool.
stay in the doorway.
All right, cool. You're good, and you'll just take the 1 damage then, Rizzo.
All right, so I see this guy. I'm stuck in this cloud. I'm chewing on the arm of his buddy.
Yeah.
I would have chased that guy down for hitting us with his fart cloud.
Sorry, that wording caught me a little unexpectedly.
Hey, that's so rude, dude. Oh, sorry, I gotta take a point of damage. Are we able to catch up to him? I don't know how fast he is.
Sorry, I was responding to Fenway.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So, yes, I'm just thinking if I want to roll initiative or not. No, let's just go with it. So you run up to him. He is trying to back away. But you guys will get an action. So we'll just go through
Okay.
Rizzo.
All right, I'm just
Boulder.
gonna recklessly attack. I really
Yeah.
don't like these guys right now. 12 is
12 will hit.
okay, so it's gonna take 10 points of slashing damage. Then I go for the jugular, where I think a jugular would be, and that's a 23 to hit for 3 points of piercing
The
damage.
stalk.
Yeah.
All right. You get a hold of him and get a big old meaty taste of whatever mushroom shoulder.
It's like pork shoulder, but with mushrooms.
Right. Vegetarian.
Vegan pork shoulder.
Yeah.
I think that is what the Dobbers would have if they had like a pork loin. It would just be a big like mushroom stalk sliced. Boulder, do you want to do something? You ran up to it looks like.
Yes, I would like to stab him.
All right.
He takes 10 damage, I think.
He does take 10 damage.
All right, cool.
There can be no peace now.
And then if a 12 hits, he takes 6 damage.
Does take 6 damage.
All right, perfect. Guys, the 12 hits.
You guys are messing this guy. 11 hits, I think you found out on the last guy. So yeah, he's all like cowering, kind of pushing up against the wall, trying to get away. He's gonna send out. Well, actually, Isaiah, you get to wake up roll. You want to wake up?
Do I wake up?
You do not.
No, I do
No.
not.
You don't. You're like, man, we've been going too hard. I need to rest a little longer.
Hold on, guys. I need a nap.
Yeah.
Pause.
But he does send out another poof at the two that are in closest range there. So Boulder and Rizzo, give me a Constitution save.
Oh, he'll die for this.
Uh-oh.
Somebody decided to sleep with me. Woo.
It's true.
So, an 18.
All right.
I take 1.
Rizzo, you fall asleep and take 2 damage. Boulder, you do not fall asleep and take 1 damage.
I'm gonna rip your.
And then he disengages and he gets to about there.
I fall asleep cuddling the severed arm.
Right, you're like. All right. Rizzo, or Rimshot, sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna move up a little bit so I can.
If you move to that spot, you'll be moving into the cloud that he just released.
Oh, then I will not move there.
If you stay where you were, you're outside of it.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I could.
And I'm going to vicious mockery him because that's what I can do.
There's the
I need
cloud.
him to make me a wisdom,
Wisdom.
please.
13. I bet that'll do it.
Yeah, that makes it. So he doesn't take anything.
Oh. Get out of my head, he says in mushroom, which is mostly just.
They sound like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Right. All right. I think that brings us back to Rizzo, who is asleep.
All right.
Would you like to wake up, sir?
Well, let's see. Would I like to wake up? Yes, I would.
You do wake up. All right. Boulder, your turn.
All
This
right.
guy's gone.
Nobody farts on me and gets away with it. I'm going to run at him and then stab him again.
Oh, that one will miss.
That one will miss, but don't worry, I have a scimitar, which will also miss.
Wow. That's a nat 1. You drop your scimitar again.
All
It
right.
is very slippery for some reason.
You should probably stop putting slime on the handle.
But I was trying to treat it so it would last longer. Rizzo's awake. Ligel, do you want to wake up?
Yes, I do. But will
Do
I?
you, though?
He
14
does.
will do it. You
I
wake
wake
up.
up. Woo.
Woo! And he just he's running now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I can't see him anymore. I don't have a light.
I'll catch up in a
And now
second.
it's Rimshot's turn.
If I move up now, will I still have to go in? Will I still be going into the cloud?
Nope, it just lasts for a turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up here, and then I can.
Oh, there's a dude in there.
There is, yes. And I'm going to. Dissonant Whispers him. So I need him to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's his favorite.
Hopefully.
Ow, 17.
Dang. Okay. Well, he still takes half. He doesn't have to run away. I rolled 3 1s. So
2
you
damage.
take 2 damage.
All right. So yeah, the vibrations of this haunting song just don't quite vibrate as much as you were hoping. but he gets a little bit of it.
Yeah, he doesn't really understand it because it's not in mushroom and.
All right, Rizzo.
All right, time to do some Rizzo things. Hey, where'd everybody go? Let's see. Can I move through? Let's see.
I'm kind of short. You could probably jump over me.
Yeah, I don't actually think I have enough movement to get through, though. I only have 25 foot of movement. Hey, you're in the way! So yeah, I'm just kind of like, we're kind of bottlenecked.
Yep.
Yep.
So Boulder was next, though.
Cool. Where can I move to? Like, can I move to go attack this guy? Or, like, do I have movement for that?
What guy? I can't see anyone. I'm still asleep. Or
So how much movement do you lose when you like squeeze past somebody?
It's double, so, you know.
Oh,
like-
okay.
So it costs them 10 to get by.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you can move to here. It looks like.
Okay, I will do that then.
So you squeeze by, which your range on your
Torch.
sword is not going to reach him
Oh,
though.
yeah.
It will not.
But you cannot see in the dark right behind you this guy that's going to attack you.
Oh, cool. I love getting attacked by that guy.
So, yeah, I mean, you're just focused on the mushroom guy. You don't even know
Well, he
anybody
farted on
behind
me.
you.
I'm kind of pissed off at him.
Yeah. Is a 14 hit?
No.
Really?
I have a 16 armor class.
Ooh, at least
Okay.
somebody has a good armor class in this party.
Right.
'Cause
I'm a
it's not-
fighter. I gotta fight things somehow.
Right. So, from behind you, one of those lizard folk known as the mock garb comes up and slices at you with his pointy stick, and it glances off the back of your armor, letting
Not
you know
today,
he's there.
Scaly boy.
Yes. I'm totally not happy you here.
So are these little lizard men, or are they like regular sized lizard men?
Everything is in Dobber proportions, so they're even a little smaller than Dobbers. They're like,
Okay.
you know, 1.5 feet tall.
So unless you tell us it's something really big, we just assume they're
Right.
tiny like us. Okay.
Yeah, just assume it's all on your scale.
Okay.
Who was after Boulder? Ligo?
Oh, okay. I run forward and squeeze past Rizzo. And I was like, and I say to Boulder, hey, there's a lizard guy behind you.
You get your
I
light up
know.
there just enough.
Yeah.
And I try to shoot him with my short bow.
Although you have more movement because you can use your brain not functioning.
cunning action. to
Cunning
dash.
action. That's it. Yep. If you wanted
Do
to
it.
move up more.
Cunning action in there. I dare you. Yeah.
Yeah, because right
I'm
where
raising
you
my-
were is where you would have been on your regular movement.
Oh, there's
with,
a thing behind the wall.
And
ahead
now,
of us.
and now you could poke him if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I sneak attack him? Since yeah.
he just sneak attacked. What's his name and missed. That
Over.
misses. You notice he's got these leaf like wrappings over his body that have been hardened and treated into like a leather, very sturdy leather
Oh,
style
nice.
armor.
I'm hearing gear.
And Mushroom Guy, it's his turn now. He's going to keep running.
Back
Okay.
and fight me like a man.
It's a mushroom though.
Mock
Back
Garb,
and fight me like a brave mushroom.
he's going to take his regular attack now that he got his faded or whatever the attack was. Again, stabbing at you, Boulder. I almost called you Rock,
Huh.
which is like a boulder but different.
He
That's his
critically
cousin.
failed.
That's his brother. His older brother is named the Rock. Named Rock.
Yeah,
Brother named Pebble.
Yeah.
yeah. He's got his uncle named Stone. Yeah. So he just misses. Ah, go away.
Better luck next time, Scaly boy.
You don't come to me here in our space.
All your space are belong to us.
Whose turn is it?
Maybe Rimshot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds right.
Oh, I'm still in fan view. So I'm going to move up. Can I move through spaces?
Move through spaces. Yeah, so if you pass Ligal, it'll cost you 10 feet.
Okay.
So
15,
1, 2, 3.
25, 30. Right there. That's 20 and then 5. And then
Okay. Close enough.
yes.
The mocker.
And
What?
I'm going
What
to
you people want? You green like me.
yes. But I'm a lot more mean. And I'm going to thunderclap him.
Oh boy.
Oh. So he does a Constitution.
Yes, please.
$13.
That will make it. That is my DC. So if he doesn't take anything,
Why you use
really loud.
Why you use loud magic noise at me? I think that probably is Rizzo back to you, buddy.
All right. There's 15. All right.
Guys, this guy's actually talking to us.
Yeah. So I dashed to there. Hey, stop stabbing, and we'll stop stabbing.
You don't come to my place. Go away.
You're gonna have to take it up with the Goat Ghost, who has a name, and I know what it is, but I just like calling him
It's
the Goat Ghost.
George.
Golgruff. All right, so does that complete your turn?
It is. It is.
Okay. Boulder, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell him, hey man, do you want to get stabbed? Because I know I don't want to get stabbed.
Okay.
You loud thunder magic.
What is his response?
We feed you to Amzoli. You do not come here for us.
Okay, well, I personally do not want to get fed to anything, so I'm going to have to stab him.
All right. 10
Uh,
misses. He
Not with that roll.
slides to the side. You
does 12 hit him? Probably not.
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. Well, he
You
does not get stabbed.
stupid big hands can't control weapon like good me.
You missed both times, bro.
Me just warming up.
It's just a warning shot.
I think that's legal next.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack him again.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're like, he's not watching me. He's totally distracted. Stab the wall. All right, so
Okay.
that's there.
So,
That's
could I
his
use my
turn.
dagger though as a bonus action to attack?
Yeah.
Or okay. I'm gonna miss though, probably. Oh
Ooh,
no, I'm dead.
22 will not miss.
So that is 6 damage.
He doesn't have that skill, so he only does 4, right?
Oh.
Or no, you only do 2.
Yeah, he only does what he
Me too.
rolls, but he can get his sneak attack because.
So he can still, because he didn't use it on the miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll another d6.
Okay.
There you go. So a total of 6 damage. Now you got your 6 in there. So you stab him with your dagger. You just get underneath his leaf leather. He turns and knocks my headphones off. He turns and looks at you with angry face. You,
Oh no.
you're short and ugly. So this guy steps out here, and this guy steps out here.
Ah,
Oh,
scary
and-
lizard people.
We got company.
Shoots
Great job, sir.
Rizzo with a bow for a massive attack of 6.
Not with that roll, he does.
He shot his friend.
And then the one that's on the more right hand side shoots at Rimshot with his bow for a 7. And then they use their funny little rogue skills and they get out of the way again.
Man, you guys are all really bad at hitting things. Jeez.
Yeah. No, Zoli raises warriors. We attack you now. The one in front of you, Boulder, for a
Oh
17.
man, he finally got me. He'll die for that though.
He stabs you with his pointy stick spear thing.
Does it have 3 points?
No, it's just a stick with a sharpened rock on the end.
Ah.
What am I doing? Oh yeah. For 7. Ooh, he maxed out just about.
I'm at 6 HP.
You big
Somebody's
nose,
finally lower than me.
big nose, pale skin, furless ball, something.
Furless ball. Would that just be a regular ball?
I think so.
Zoli will feast tonight.
Yes, on your corpse. Boom roasted.
Zoli don't eat me. Zoli he take care. He take care of me. I think it's Rizzo's turn. If I ever skip you though, just shout out.
I think did Rimshot go?
No.
Okay, I think it's Ripshot's turn.
Alright, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to try and thunderclap again because I don't have any spell slots left. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to hit him with my rapier. That's
All
what
right. Rapiers are the best. That'll hit for sure for 4 damage.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so you stab him with your rapier, and he's like, "Nah! You greenie on my side, I thought."
How'd that go for you?
You traitor!
Do I even look like you?
Your ear's too big.
I will reckless attack and say, did someone say something about feeding? And lead with my bite for
Ooh,
AC
which
14.
is- Oh, reckless. So with a 14?
Yeah.
Okay, that does hit.
So he takes 6 points as I bite into
Yeah.
his face.
All right, you bite into him. You
I
kind
did.
of dig through that leathery, grassy, or leaf vest thing, and find purchase. You taste, something that tastes kind of like chicken.
Chicken. Still up and kicking. Then he gets great axe. Yeah. Well, an 8 is probably not going to hit.
No, an 8 does not hit. As you release him with your mouth and come back with the axe to swing, he just crouches down to the ground. You disgusting! You have fur. You're not unfurball.
Yeah, that's right. I got a lot of fur.
Boulder.
All right. Time to stab him. All right. He takes 7 damage.
All right. Describe how he goes down.
I told you I didn't want to have to stab you, and then I just kind of stab him, and then he falls over.
He falls over.
Yeah.
He's like, Umzoli will avenge me. He falls down. I don't know. I've completely lost it.
Anybody know anything about Umzoli?
No.
I don't know. Must be their leader.
You could roll a history or something like that if you want.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind.
Uh-oh.
I'm at 6 out of 20, so it's probably a good idea.
All right.
So I regain 8 points.
Nice.
Good job.
Anybody see where those other guys went to?
They're around that wall over here-ish.
I'm gonna run over here, and if they come out, I'm gonna stab one.
Oh, yeah, there's one. There's one over here.
As you reveal yourself coming around that corner, an arrow flies at you. For 12, that one misses.
Better luck next time, Scaly.
Scaly.
Do we split up or do we stick together?
Stick together.
Isaiah and Rimshot can roll a perception.
$16.
That's a good one. What about you? 11. It's not as good. So, what you noticed, Rimshot, if I get my stupid thing to cooperate here, is there's one of those all too familiar clouds hovering right where I drew that.
Good thing you noticed that, because I was running straight into it.
Well, if she hasn't told you, you don't see it.
Just kidding.
I'm trying to decide, but before Boulder runs into it, I will shout out.
Look out! Stop! Don't!
There's a green cloud. Whatever you guys said it was last time. I don't know.
Oh, not more fart clouds.
Sleepy fart clouds.
Definitely more fart clouds.
I run around the corner and stab the first thing I see.
All right.
Oh, there's a whole squad.
You run into the fart cloud that you didn't see.
I mean, I shouted it out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so roll your Constitution, Isaiah.
Don't go further than there, Boulder.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Alrighty. So you fall asleep. Yep, you fall asleep and take 5 damage. Ooh, that was a rough one.
Okay. Almost dead. Wood.
Sleepy time. All right. I forgot what we're doing. This is D&D, right? Okay, cool. So we'll just keep in that order we were in earlier. Rizzo, when you come around the corner, and Isaiah, actually, you saw this too for just a second, but back here where I'm pinging, if you see that, There's all sorts of crystals growing on the ground.
Ooh, I like
They're
rocks
kind
and
of
things.
purpley blue.
Hmm.
I said,
Look at
ooh,
all
I
these
like
mushrooms.
rocks and things.
Yeah. Purpley blue.
So where are we at in the initiative order now?
Honestly, I don't even know the order.
All right.
After me.
think it,
After you is them, right? Or is it? Yeah,
Oh.
it was them, and then it was
That isn't.
Rimshot.
Never mind then.
So as you fall to the ground, the one that's just standing there stabs you.
Well,
He has
That's-
advantage.
Oh, that's
16
mean.
probably hits, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. We're gonna have our first fatality.
You know how they say you just run in head first into so 5 damage.
Knocked out again.
You're out and sleeping. At least you didn't feel it.
Yep, -3 health.
This guy is going to shoot another arrow at Boulder. Wow. I think I've rolled a
he's not.
7 for every arrow. They're just like ding, ding,
I'm
ding.
just too good at dodging these things, man. Their aim is so bad.
they can't see through the cloud.
I think we should retreat.
And then the two mushroom guys, you can see them kind of like the fins underneath their caps, like preparing to send out another blast, but they
Yeah.
aren't yet because, sure they are. They do it again just to sustain the current cloud. Anyway, so now it is Ribshot.
All right. I'm gonna walk around so I can see, and I'm gonna stay over here, so I don't go into the cloud. I'm gonna stay up there. And then I'm going to actually. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna vicious mockery. One of the lizard folk guys.
Okay.
Or the whatever they are, the lizard scaly.
Yeah.
Garb.
Or mock garb, but you wouldn't really know that. It doesn't unless we wanted to do a whole history roll check thing, but not in the middle of combat. Yes, so vicious mockery. So that's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
-1.
Nice.
His brain shattered.
Not save.
What do you say? Something juicy.
I'm trying to think of it. I don't remember. I had one, and then I didn't remember it. Or you are a ball with no fur, but you look like a ball with fur. Which
No!
well, that wasn't good, but I had a much better one. However, it is no longer here, and he takes 4 damage.
Zole.
With disadvantage on his next attack.
Zole, please rescue us. Okay. Back to the top. That's Rizzo, which I thought I heard him say retreat.
Yes. We should retreat! And I will grab Ligel by the ankle.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna dash.
He's surprisingly light.
So what I can do? 1, 2, 3. Although I don't have the
Well,
light.
he probably isn't surprised. He's carried me before.
Yeah, that's true.
In the first episode where I got knocked out.
Hey, is it possible to attach Ligel? Okay, there you go. Where are we at? So we was here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. There we go.
All right. There you go. Boulder, you're next.
Well,
You just-
I guess we're moseying on out of here. So I just kind of we can run back.
Sounds good.
So we're not clearing this out. That's what I'm hearing.
I was down to stay and fight, but somebody decided to fall asleep and then almost died. So
Sorry.
That was not me.
We'll get him down here. We'll lure him in.
Yeah.
Bottleneck him.
They're fighting us on their terms.
Yeah, they've got you. They've got you having to come into the stink cloud. What was I going to say? Oh, Ligo, you need to roll a death save, and then roll to wake up, I guess. So that's Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
Well, I don't think there's any to roll to wake up because he's making death saves.
Right. Yes. So that's going to be a bad thing for you.
Well,
You
wouldn't it be like a regular D20 roll?
Yeah, it's not a
Not a
con.
con.
Oh, it's not
It doesn't
con.
matter.
It's
I don't
the
have any
same
pluses
thing
or
for him.
minuses.
Yeah, he doesn't have a plus. So there you go. Mark that one failed death save on your sheet.
Doesn't sound good at all.
No. Well, it's everybody's favorite. You're just a little reckless, and you're a little. This guy right here is going to step out and shoot an arrow and boulder.
See ya.
There's a wall right there.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good roll. I can guarantee it. See,
Darn
he
right,
hit the
it's
wall.
not. Man's doesn't
And this
stand
one's
a
gonna shoot an
chance
arrow.
shooting at me.
At rim shot for a 5. I've never. I mean, wow. Okay. Anyway, now it's Rimshot's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to Vicious Mockery again, and then retreat back. So that you need to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Amzoli is delivering us from the infidels. For a 3.
No, he's not.
Now, what's your insult? You got a good one for us?
No.
No. Okay.
They're reptile guys. Lizard. Anything having to do with lizard lips always works.
You're right.
Zoli shall betray you and destroy you all.
That works too. Or say something about how he looks like my pet lizard. Which I don't.
Abzoli looks like a spineless gecko.
Which is great because we've never met Abzoli. Anyway, he takes 2 psychic damage, and
Your mama's so scaly you can't even hug her. So yeah, he takes the 2. And he's like, "Ah! Go!" And you run away.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody. My fault.
All right, so you guys can. They don't appear to be pursuing you. At least right there.
Okay.
At the very moment.
So I say we fall back into this kitchen area. Oh, and if they're not pursuing, I will only move like my regular movement, and I will attempt a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
Not going to be great. Going to warn you. Oh, that's a
Oh,
12.
That's not bad.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll put him back at 1. You are revived. Yeah, just as
Not
you
completely
stabilize him,
dead.
you're like, "Why isn't he waking up?" And you slap him, and it wakes him up and knocks him back to 0. Not actually.
Is this a door here?
No, I don't
Right
think
over to over here, yeah.
Yeah, right here.
so. Do not. Well,
Open the door.
On my way back to the kitchen area, I noticed that the markings on the wall or whatever were a little different. Kind of door-like.
Yeah,
So I try to open it.
it's locked.
All right, cool. Master Locksmith, I'm gonna need your help. And I'm talking to Rizzo there, not the lockpicker guy.
Poor
I
Ligel.
know. Sadly, know that.
oh, I'm tired from carrying around Ligel.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's still Ligel's fault, even though he's not locked.
All right, fine. Get the guy with the little sticks to come help with the door open.
I don't know. Do you think we should go looking for trouble right now? Maybe we should regroup.
Always looking for trouble.
Ligel, you're almost dead.
And I can't.
Double ones.
Double that once.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
got bad luck this game.
I can't pick the lock, guys. My fingers are broken from the last encounter.
I have proficiency in sleight of hand. Can I try?
Good luck.
And I have proficiency in thieves' tools.
You are very
Yeah,
lucky.
thieves' tools.
I got a 15.
There you go. As you start fiddling around with where you think the lock is, it's kind of a doorknob with some opening, like for a key. You realize it's not actually locked; it was just stuck.
Maybe that was what was wrong with the other door then. Rizzo, back up and run.
And you get the door open, and then I move this thing out of the way so you can see. Why can't I grab it?
Hello. There's a room.
Oh yeah, little room.
Tiny
There's
room.
nothing in it. You're safe.
There we go.
Is there
Okay.
anything in the room?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there are things in the room. There's a group of old, broken down, and decayed cabinets and things, kind of like the kitchen area that we described earlier. And there is one that's taller and a little more decorative on the doors of it, kind of like a tall, full height chest. It doesn't appear to be decayed to the point that it's falling apart. It's closed. You can't see in it. But everything else is pretty much just scraps of wood and
I want to
there's
shut
some
the door,
sticks. Okay.
and I'm going to kind of like sit with my back up against it.
On the wrong layer again.
Let's take.
I collapse on the floor and try to fall asleep. 'Cause
I want to
am
open
very,
whatever the
very
lock
much
thing
tired.
was.
You what?
The tall chest thing. I want to open it.
Okay. You it's locked.
Okay. Can I open it forcefully then?
Sure. Roll athletics.
Do we want to open it forcefully?
I would like to.
Okay.
Yes.
Well.
Yes, we do.
This isn't going to be good.
Before you do that, I want Rimshot to roll athletics, or not athletics, investigation, perception. There we go.
Perception or investigation?
Perception, because you said, "Do we want to do that?" So in my mind, that means you're paying attention to this.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Not really.
Not so much.
not.
Okay. So now you can roll your athletics. Aren't you glad I
right.
nullified that one?
Well,
All right. It's a 5.
You're like a guy at a waiting room shaking a convenience machine. Like, give me my Snickers. Nothing's happening.
can I try and pick the lock?
You realize you can't find a lock.
Ooh.
Rizzo, pull it off the wall.
I'll take the door guard spot. Don't worry.
So looking at it, there's no lock, and it's just kind of
There's-
like stuck shut.
Yeah, there's a door. I mean, you can tell that the front of it is a separate piece of wood that's a door.
Uh-huh.
It's lacquered, and in the lacquer you can see ornate, like golden color, not actual gold, like filigree going around the outside of the door.
Is it
And,
one door, or is there like two doors that open out?
One.
Okay.
But then along the bottom of it, if you roll a perception, I might tell you something else.
All right. Yeah. So
I meant
I'm
to
kind
say
of
roll perception before I said along the bottom.
18.
Anyway, there you go. You notice a pattern of in the filigree that blends in pretty well. Unless you're looking for it, you wouldn't necessarily notice it, but it looks similar to the pattern of notes that was along the bottom of the tapestry.
Hey, Rimshot! There's more jibber jabber at the bottom, and I'll point it out to Rimshot.
Do the song thing, quick.
Is it another song?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to write this one down and then play it.
Okay.
Wait.
As you play it,
Do we want to take a rest before I play it?
No.
I think it's
No,
too late.
Okay, I will play it then.
love Boulder. He's like, there is no rest. There's only forward.
I used my heal move, so we're good.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm
All right. So you play the little tune. It's kind of haunting, but it's a fairly short, just repeating pattern of notes. And as you do, the edge of the door all the way around kind of goes, and it slides out a little bit as if it was like a shoebox where it's like fitted inside it, but it doesn't open all the way. It just releases.
Oh, now do it. Now grab the handle and just yeet it open.
All right, you find that you pull way harder than you need to, and you're just like, you throw the door open. It clanks up against Rimshot, and I'm sure she appreciates that.
Excuse me, that was not necessary.
My bad.
All right. You see shelves along the back of this with some scrolls, mostly that are disintegrated. Maybe these were books too. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just everything is really kind of falling apart. But you notice one scroll, if you look closely at it, is actually woven cloth, another tapestry, and it has survived the test of time.
Cloth.
Yes.
Sentry mode. I activated it.
They really like
Cloth.
you old Dobbers really like putting things on cloth.
I'll back up to the side to let somebody who'd like to look at cloth step up.
All right.
I'll go up and look at it.
Okay. You see on the cloth, there's as you unroll it, it's I don't know, it's about a foot long. There's 3 sort of sections of dog barking, of imagery on it. And you see you see the man from the sarcophagus again in the same pose as the first tapestry, where he's got the spears crossed with the 3 heads on it. And then in the second stave, there's 6 boxes, each one with an ornate filigree around the outside, very similar to the one you were just opened. And then overlaid kind of on top of the box, just in a slightly different color of weave, is a kind of a diamond shape. If you look really closely, you might think that diamond shape is a similar shape to the 3 points on the end of each spear, one of the 3. And then at the bottom stave, there is a kind of a sprawling scene, silhouettes along the bottom of it of different odd things that are a lot of them are just kind of hard to tell. They're like little lumps, but then you can see one of them is definitely like a mushroom with arms, and you can see another one is like a vine that looks like it's reaching, that's more of a reaching thing. So you're kind of getting the impression that there's something going on that's creating an unpleasantness about some of these things that you would normally consider natural. But in the center, you see a gorgeous woman with big, long, flowing petals coming down her head like leaves or like hair that is a lotus. And she's got her hands forward, and there's like electricity kind of coming off of her hands, landing on all these little silhouettes. You get the impression that somehow she's controlling them, she's creating them, she's killing them. It's hard for you to tell what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also see in her, kind of circled in front of her chest, superimposed, a circle with 6 of those diamonds just along the edge of the circle,
Mm-hmm.
over top of her.
I think that's what we gotta find so we can stop these monsters from being made.
Thing we brought the golden sticks.
Or she's the one that's making them.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And the plot thickens.
Oh, we should have known.
Maybe she's the lady with the begins with an A. I don't remember the name.
What?
Their person that they kept talking about that was nice to them and everything.
Oh, the the O one, you mean?
Sure.
Not Garb's leader.
Oh, the Umzoli?
Yeah, the person that they were trying to feed us to.
Well, she doesn't look like she would eat people. Or Dobbers. I don't know. Maybe we should take a break in this room for a little bit.
Yes, please.
Now, see, Lygel. Now we can take a nap. Not during combat.
Poor
That
Lego.
shouldn't be so funny, but it just. Yeah.
I
Ooh,
don't.
big sword, sleepy time.
I don't think it was Ligel's fault. I think it was the fart mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Okay, sure.
I didn't even know the mushrooms were back there. Just thought there was the two lizard people.
Ligo, why don't you give me a perception roll?
Okay. $13.
Since he basically came into the room and just sat down, his vantage point is a little lower than everybody else's. The shelf where the debris of old paper and books and then the scroll was kind of at head height, but he's a little bit below it. And like on the back of the chest, embedded in the wall of it, you see a diamond-shaped crystal.
There's one of the crystals, and I hop up and go over there and grab it.
Okay. With a little bit of finagling, unless somebody prevents you or whatever, you can get your little dagger and you pop it out of the wall of the chest or the cabinet thing, and now you have a little crystal.
Oh, sweet. We only need like 5 more of them, right?
It occurs to you it might fit in the golden stick.
I try to put in the golden stick then.
It goes in the golden stick, and you see there's a space for 2 more.
Oh, you have a golden stick upgraded
Whoa.
one time.
Oh, wait a minute. They're not really spear points. They're diamond points.
Wow.
I wonder what we can do when we
Very
get them
smart.
all.
Maybe we can control the person on the tapestry thing.
I don't know.
Okay.
Does it feel like you can stab somebody with that now? Does it
Should I
look like a
test it out
spear?
on ya?
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely stab somebody with it, but it seems a little like out of balance because it doesn't have all 3.
So how are the rest of you looking for hit points? I'm pretty much okay.
I'm at 14 out of 20.
Not one.
So if we
You're
short,
you're at 5 rim shot. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
so if we short rest, you guys can spend at least 2 hit dice. 1 or 2
Yeah.
hit dice. Boulder, you'll get back your
Yeah, I'll
second
get back
win.
my mega heal.
And your action surge, but I don't know if you used that or not.
I did not use
Yeah.
that one. Probably would have been cool too, though.
Yeah. So good. I will say I'm all out of spells, so I'm not going to be a huge help.
Yeah, you need a long rest.
Although you still have
Cool.
your bardic inspiration, and you can stab things and cantrips.
That's true.
All right.
I can
Wow,
stab.
that's a
them
good
and do
hit die
damage.
roll.
Now we're at max HP, and I still got another hit die.
Yeah.
All right,
I used
know-
both my hit dice, and I'm still not at max HP.
all right.
I will.
See, now just remember you only get one back when you rest, so you don't keep having extras to use until you get them all back. Cool. All right, so you guys found a spear tip. You found some mock garb and some of their mushroom helpers and something about an Umsoli. You found a scroll that shows Hagar with 2 spears that you hope you're reassembling, Crazy Lotus Lady with lots of weird monster things, and something about 6 boxes. And that's where you are. I think it's probably a pretty good stopping point since you're having a rest. You're in a safe room, and we are, at 5:25 or 6:25 your time.
Yeah, so I also think it's a good stopping spot. So I feel like we need to find a diamond for every box there is, and we have one, so we're almost there.
Well, we saw the crystal things at the back of the hallway.
Yeah, but they might have just been crystals.
Yeah.
So we do not know. But with that, we'll wrap things up. Want to thank everyone for watching and hanging out with us. And thank you, Daryl, for running, and for everyone who is in the game. Much appreciated. We shall be back next week at the same time, doing the same thing. Only maybe dumber than usual, because that seems to be our MO. Rush into danger. But hey, with that, until next time, stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.
Oh, before we go,
Before we
go, do you want to tell us about the auction? When does the auction end? Where can they find that, Fenway?
The auction ends tomorrow at noon, and
what is the auction?
the auction is for Jasper's Game Day, the company or the nonprofit that I run. It raises money for teen suicide prevention and awareness, and we are doing an auction for Adventures League certs. We have special +1 certs, so you can play the Theros races in Adventures League, and we have other certs that are being sold, and we have or are sold and auctioned, and seats at Celebrity Games for our stream in August, and all of that ends tomorrow at noon.
And when you say sold, I think you mean donations.
Yeah, so it's a buyout. It's a buyout on the website.
And then they all become donations, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. All of it's donations. No, we don't take any of the money, and the website is tinyurl.com/JaspersBid.
Jasper's Bid.
Yep.
Good deal.
Awesome. Great cause. People should go check that out and support if they can. And with that, until next time, stay nerdy.
Bye-bye.